Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So it is finally getting to the point where we no longer need a fire at night. So I wanted to do the final video on the firewood blocks. Now, we were pleasantly surprised at how little it took to heat our tiny house. So for those of you who don't know, we live in a 500 square foot tiny house, 2 levels, and we have a wood burner, alright? But we have been using these blocks from a local sawmill. And you can go get these things for, I don't know, I think it's like $40, $45 a ton now. Not exactly sure. But to give you an idea, we used 4.5 of these totes. Now each tote hopped up like this is basically a third of a cord. So that one was full, that one was full, that one was full, that one was full, and we had another half worth we used. Now, I have started refilling them, and we still have plenty up there to bring down. That way they can dry for the next year. But I wanted to really go over the numbers on these, because each one of these on average is a truckload. And a truckload on average is $47. Okay, that's what we actually paid. Which means that 4.5 of these was $188. Now, some of you might say, what else did you use to heat your house? And we didn't. We literally didn't. So $188 was our winter cost to heat our house. All right? Now, you have to understand there is your time to go pick them up, and there is gas. It's not too far from us, so it's not a big deal for us. But I do live on land. I mean, we have property, we have trees we can cut and all that. But considering I've been finishing up the tiny house here, we are now starting to remodel the old homestead with the 24 acres next door. You really have to understand that time is valuable. The more time I have to work on these projects, the sooner I get them done. If I stop and go cut firewood, you know, cutting even this amount, you know, this was technically 1.5 cord. So yeah, it doesn't take that long to cut, buck, split, and stack 1.5 cord. But we hauled a bunch of loads last year because we didn't know how much the tiny house was going to use. Now that I know that we just heated it on 1.5 cord, I can have 2 cord here of either this wood or of split wood and feel very good going into the winter. Now we are going to install propane heat as a backup source, but we never even got to doing it this year because the wood burner did great. Now if we're not here, obviously the propane can heat the house, which is awesome. That's why we're installing it as a backup. We're not really planning on using it when we're home. But I just wanted to finish up this video. We've done a couple others talking about how much we used each month, and I just think that now that we're at the point where it's 45 to 50 every night, when we're sleeping upstairs in our tiny house, just us breathing at night, we turn the fan on or we crack open a window, just let some cool air in, because all the heat from the house rises up, and it's so super insulated that as it slowly goes up during the day, it's very slow to let the heat out at night. Now, actually pretty soon I'll probably have to install the air conditioners in the windows because it'll be too warm at night. But for us here at the 1st of April, we're pretty much done with our heating season just because the house holds in the heat of the day. But I've already started reloading. I got to get 2 more IBC totes to put back here around the corner. We'll fill those up out of that pile and probably end up burning the rest of that on our camping trips or in an outdoor fire pit throughout the year. I will say that I did not realize it, and what I found as I am sorting through this wood, most of this is oak and hickory and a lot harder and denser pieces. So I'm guessing that the first things we brought home were lighter, like beech and poplar and things like that, which we burnt this year, which tells me this wood we may need even less unless we have a bad winter, because the oak burns so much longer, the hickory. There's a lot of real dense, heavy woods in here that I've been coming across in the mix. The mix is a lot heavier, which is going to be awesome because now it's going to be 2 years seasoned, and that's going to be perfect. So just an update. Heated my house for $188 this year. I know everybody's kind of struggling right now with electric going up and everything going up, but I just wanted to show you how we're getting around that, and we will see you in the next one.